Well, good evening, guys, or good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. It's evening to me or night time to me. Just thought I'd make a quick video because it's I've got a few groups that I'm admin on and car groups as well. Believe it or not, for those that know me, and I'm normally playing around with cars and so forth. Um, but I'm admin and I manage on. I help out with a bit of advice and so forth. And I get a lot of people that email me and they go, "Hey Dan, I've got haunted. How can you help me? What can you do?" I'd like to try and get to everybody. So sometimes it's a bit hard to post on the group and welcome everybody on. But we've had a few new members over the last few weeks. Thanks for joining us. Every new member, every existing member is well appreciated, I can assure you. I've also noticed there's a few groups that are active on the page. Fantastic. Really fantastic. I must apologise if I'm slow to approve your posts. The reason I have pre-post approval on, a few people that know me well for over the years know the main reason I have my pre-post approval on. I approve posts due to past events I'm not going to go into. It's the age-old world of other groups disapproving of what you're doing or they're better than you or so forth. SCG, we don't have any of that. It's run by our core members. It is Power Unity. We promote Power Unity. We were one of the first people to use Power Unity. How's that for you? Power Unity, unified Unity amongst paranormal investigators and teams alike. We're friendly. We'd like to promote ourselves as friendly. I've been doing this now, scary to think actually. 39 years coming up. I started my first ever investigation, which was when I was a child, so it seems at the age of 6. My first paranormal encounter, so I'm told, and I can remember it when my father took me to Borley Church. You may know the story, the most haunted house in England. Borley Rectory, that the ghost predicted it was going to burn down, Harry Price and so forth, the Ball family, and so I guess coming up 42 years investigating, but I'd like to say 38, 39. I feel a bit younger then. I'm not blowing my own trumpet, which is what we never do on South Coast Ghosts. But have a quick look. I mean, on the page, if you're watching this on the YouTube channel now, if you're not watching this on the YouTube channel, jump over and subscribe to YouTube. South Coast Ghosts on YouTube. It's the Great British Ghost Hunters banner, which is part of South Coast Ghosts, which is the one to the left side of my face at the moment. I have to think about that because I'm male. But if we just look onto the page quickly, this is the actual internet page, South Coast Ghosts. Live, I'm scrolling through. This that I posted on here this evening, I watched the YouTube video a few years ago when this first came out, and I watched it again a couple of nights ago, and all of a sudden on one of the motorhome groups, somebody's posted on a great motorhome site at Cannock Chase. I thought, wow, I've got to go there. Yeah? Juliet, great contributor to the page. Luke, superb. He keeps up. Post. We love it. Some people do have pre-post approval on their posts. Again, the reason I've done it is to stop any to vet people to see if they're going to post anything hostile again on the page. To be 100% honest, I did have a bit of it a few years back, where I was getting a lot of hostile posts on pages, and therefore I put pre-post approval on. Rendlesham Forest is a superb place if you haven't checked it out. This one here, the Rendlesham Forest incident, is absolutely superb. But I've seriously do check out the link here. Yeah, I've put under here another link, which is, if I just scroll down, there was a World War II soldier found living in Rendlesham Forest a couple of years back now. Group of school children wandering through. His name, Hands Up. Absolutely superb, it really is. Yeah, that's Luke there. Replying to me, good old Luke, as I'm making this video, he's replying. Bristol Mystery Team, brilliant to have you on here. I'm sorry for being slow pre-approving this post. I did approve it as soon as I saw it, I promise you. If you want to post anything else, please feel free. All contributions gratefully received, they really are. If you know, in future, I hope to be able to put pre-post approval on you, do some live streams, whatever you want on here. Help yourself, honestly. That's what it's all about. Scooby Boo. Yeah, Scooby Boo. What a brilliant name. Well done, guys. Yeah. I would imagine you've got maybe a motorhome or a camper van somewhere there, for maybe a little hint. Superb. Great for coming over, guys. Really is great for coming over. There's a video I did not long ago. Again, Bristol Mystery Team. I'm in Portsmouth, guys, if you're watching this video. So perhaps we can team up sometime and do some urban exploring. It looks like you've got a few places. Love to come along with you, or any help or so forth. This is basically the page. Look, I will put pre-post approval on for people as soon as I'm sure of them, that they're going to be good. I'm sure most of you are. I'm just trying to vet people. I've had to put a couple off because I just won't stand any hostility between each other or anything like that. We are power unity. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to make a couple of videos, hopefully not to bore you too much, of real life paranormal encounters that I've had, where I started off. When I was a child, I used to get a lot of paranormal experiences then, and just think they were normal, just think they were perfectly fine. One that springs to mind is my dad would go out to work, and he was a chauffeur, and he'd be up London, and it was an hour's drive, easy each way. He had to pick up before and wait while he was up there. Maybe the theatre wouldn't be back till 3-4 in the morning, following morning. And I would see him at 3-4 in the afternoon, standing in the middle of the back garden, waving to me. Or I saw a man with greyish hair, and I just assumed he's down. I go, hi Dad, and we had big windows at the back, and I said, Mum, why isn't Dad coming in? Why is he standing in the garden? She's like, what? There's nobody there. And you look out, and nobody was there. That was just one of many from that house in Rayleigh in Essex, where I come from. And it turns out that the house was a pretty new house. It wasn't old. It was only 8 years old when we moved into it. And red brick house, red tiled roof, front and back garden, corner plot. The house next door was sort of World War II era, just after. And it turned out that the house had been sold, and ours was built on the ground next to the house. Where our garage was at the bottom of the garden, which was also red brick and new, built same time as the house, the whole corner was owned by an undertaker. He lived in this old house next door that our house was built on the land. And this guy had built our house, bought the old house and the land, built our house, sold the old house next door and split it up and whatever. And where our garage was a chapel of rest, which is quite spooky. And lots of things used to happen at that house, so much so when I was 19 years old I wouldn't go upstairs anymore. That got quite freaky. The dog heard it as well. The dog used to go mental. I had friends come round friends' mums come round, and they all heard whistles, they all heard thumping on the stairs, they all saw figures, they all saw something. Therefore, it goes beyond shadow of doubt that there was a spirit, at least one, in that property. So that is really where I started off, and I just want to, if I comment on a post or something like that, please, I'm direct and sharp, short to the point, and I'll say, look, you're doing the wrong thing. Yeah, you should be doing, or try and do this. I try and be tactful, but it doesn't work. I shouldn't really try, but I do try. Um, Look, I'm only trying to lend advice. Don't shoot. Yeah. If you need any advice, drop me a mail. Friend request me. I'm more than happy. At the moment, I've got my telephone switched off. It has been since Saturday because, quite honestly, I can't be done with the bloody thing. It's all this lockdown rubbish. I think it's getting to everybody. Me, I'm getting bored of it now. Getting bored of it. I've got plenty of jobs to keep me going. I'm lucky that I've got the job, so I can only feel sorry for the people that are stuck in the flats, masonettes. I feel terrible for that people. And my heart bleeds, it really does. But hey, they law ends the end of this month. We can all go out. We can all do things. We can then start meeting up with people in April, I believe it is, and we should be able to start doing investigations again. There'll be myself, there'll be Mark, there'll be Nigel. Hopefully Greg will come along. If we can see Greg, that'd be nice. I'm sure Luke will join us. And hopefully we'll have a new one on board, Paul Newman. Paul Newman, he knows in the past he's been a little bit naughty, should I say. Paul, you're watching this now, and you know where I'm coming from. But hey, Paul's a great bloke, and he's got some great places. He makes some great kit, and he's also open, and he will open up again. He will. I've got some great guys on the team. I really have, and I'm so grateful to whatever power there is above us to let us all meet, to let us all get on like we do. It's fantastic. I'm really, really happy. Power Nation, Julia Pooley, love going to her events. If you haven't, if you don't know about Power Nation yet, get over to her website, www.powernation.com. Have a look at the events. She advertises on it. By the way, if you've got an event and you want to put it on to South Coast coasts, feel free. Just it could be a little event, and you may feel you may be just starting off new, and you're just doing a free event. Post it. People might be interested. I might be interested myself. If you're a well-known team and you've got a huge event going on, something like that, post it. It doesn't matter what event it is. You're more than welcome to. But get over to Power Nation, Julia Pooley. Brilliant girl, she really is. Superb team. We love going to her events, all of us, and I think I can speak on behalf of everybody from, as I call them, my lot. Superb events, freedom to roam, freedom to do as you want. You're not tied down to a certain spot for a certain amount of time. You can go on your own, you can join in with other people, you can flip between, you can be a nomad, or you can go as a team. So get over to Power Nation, check out her events. Fort Widley, Wimmering Manor, Busman Brickworks, there's some superb events on there, guys. All good price, lower than what you pay somewhere else, and you'll always get your event. I promise you that. I'll vouch for Julia on that. Anyway, guys, let's look positive to our new events coming out. I will be doing a few videos of real ghost encounters. I'm going to leave you in peace now, and I'm going to go to bed. God bless, God luck, stay safe. I always say on the end of my videos, love, peace, harmony, and respect. And I mean that. I always mean that. Love yourself. That's number one in your life. If you can't love yourself, you can't love anyone else. If you think you do, you're blinding yourself. So sit back, love yourself. Release yourself from prison. Don't give a monkey's what other people think of you. Love yourself. If they don't love you for what you are, sod them. Peace. You've got to have peace in your life at some point. You've got to have peace in other people's lives. I.e., you have to forgive, you have to forget. Otherwise, you can never have peace. Only when you can have peace can you have harmony. Harmony is harmonizing with other people. You're vibrating on a different frequency now, a positive frequency. If you agree with everything I say and everybody else says, that's a fantastic, but it's never going to happen. Sometimes you disagree, but if you just simply disagree, you're vibrating negative. If you agree to disagree, it's a whole new category, a whole new frequency comes about, and you get harmony. Even if you agree to disagree, you harmonize. And therefore, the fourth one comes into play. And that's respect. You've earned it, you've given it. Okay? That's why I always say love, peace, harmony, and respect. Because once you've achieved those four things, then you can continue on to your goal of becoming truly open. But you have to get them out. So, love yourself, love those around you. Doesn't matter what race they are, what sex, what gender, what age, what they do. If they're worthy of love, love them. Come to peace, come into harmony, and then you've earned the respect and you've given respect. If that doesn't make sense, drop me a line and I'll explain more in detail. Comments below, fine, I'll answer there and then. Right? Anyway, guys, I'm off now. Love, peace, harmony, respect to everybody. I sincerely mean it. And if you've got this far, my God, you've done really well. Bye, guys. Thanks for listening.